Here we go. It's Ken Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia at West Point. The introduction of Army's new athletic director, and that is Tom Theodorakis. And Theo, great to see you. A big day for you, all your friends and family, and also very emotional for you having this opportunity.
Thank you, Ken. 100%. I think you nailed it. In these moments, you get to reflect and you look back on how did I get to this point and those that helped me. And it's hard not to get emotional because I've just been so fortunate in my life.
You played lacrosse at Syracuse. You're on a national championship team there. What does that experience help you in life and trying to have that kind of success here at West Point?
Yeah, so I think for me, what I tell our coaches, I want them to feel that, right? So I feel if they get the opportunities, I want to provide an atmosphere and an environment for them to win national championships, to compete for national championships. So I think what I benefit from being on some of those teams is that I've seen what it looks like, or I've seen what championship cultures don't look like. So in a lot of ways, you kind of see what those ingredients look like, and you hope that, you know what, how can we replicate that here? Because we definitely have the pieces.
You worked at some amazing schools. You had a stint at the Air Force Academy. You went to Arizona. You were at UCLA and Harvard. You ran a big fundraising campaign at Arizona. What were some of the things you learned at some of the stops in your career so far?
Yeah, so I think, Ken, what I like to say is I've been very fortunate to learn what works outside the walls of West Point and also what works inside the walls of West Point. And I think for me, I've learned, especially as college athletics continues to evolve, how, like I said earlier, how important the people are. In a place like West Point, I think that's our edge. So as we continue to move forward in college athletics and competing at the highest levels, we need to get the right coaches. We already have the right leadership here. And I think there's a lot of ways where that's going to actually be a huge benefit to us moving forward.
Any key mentors you'd like to mention? I mentioned a couple. Obviously, you started with your parents and your wife today. But any key mentors along the way that really helped you grow as an athletic leader?
It's hard not to mention Mike Buddy right off the bat. You know, I'm not in this position today if it's not for Mike. And he put me in different roles and gave me responsibilities where it allowed me to work closely with him and also with our leadership here to do some amazing things like conference realignment, working on the Mikey Stadium Preservation Project. I felt very fortunate to have Mike kind of give me that type of ownership and empower me to have those big initiatives. And I learned greatly from that, and we had some success. Also, Greg Byrne, who's now the AD at Alabama, I worked with him for 5 years at the University of Arizona. So again, I think I've just been so lucky to work with so many great ADs that I kind of pick and choose what makes sense for me or how I've seen things work, and ultimately try to put that all together and use the best version of myself to make it work at Army West Point.
You mentioned one key is facilities. You've got the East Stand project. You see the steel starting to go up every time we're up here. And you mentioned other needs. What are some of the things that you're looking for as far as the physical facilities at West Point?
Yeah, so I think we're in the process of that, Ken. I think what we need to do, and I mentioned it during the press conference, was develop that master plan where what facilities need some work and where can we impact the most amount of cadet athletes and the most amount of teams. So I think, is it Gillis Fieldhouse? Is it building a new office tower next to Mikey Stadium here? Is it a lot of different ideas and concepts we've talked about, but I think facilities is definitely one area we can get better at, and I think we'll work together as a leadership team to develop that master plan and then go try to find that funding.
Very good. And you mentioned it's all about the cadets here, and General Gillen emphasized that point also in his remarks. What have you enjoyed the most so far about working with the cadets at West Point?
It's just amazing, right? You look at them and you can't believe how mature they are, how smart they are, and the decision making. And you wonder, you know, we say this all the time, but you want to feel great about the future of our country. Come to West Point, and you see it firsthand every single day here working with these cadets. They are just mature. They are academically at the highest levels, and they're great athletes. And you just know, you know what, they're going to be great soldiers and leaders one day. So it's very refreshing.
And Theo, any final comment? Today you were introduced as the athletic director of the U.S. Military Academy, an amazing opportunity. And what was it just like for you to go up and go to the podium?
Surreal, Ken. It really was. It's hard to imagine, but I'm ready to also get to work. You know, that needs to be in the past now, and I'm excited to make an impact here and continue to move things forward and do what's best for Army West Point.
Tom Theodorakis, great to see you. Congratulations, and we'll look forward to working with you here at West Point.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Ken Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia.